Tonight's betting board is absolutely loaded. We've got 6 plays across 3 sports covering NHL, NBA, and afternoon Premier League action. This is the Game Day Grind. What's up, sports fans? My name is Chris. Welcome back to Game Day Wagers, and thank you for watching Wednesday's edition of the Game Day Grind. In today's video, we are cooking across 3 leagues, and we've got a half dozen ways to make you some money here on a Wednesday night. We're talking 3 NHL plays, 2 NBA player props, and an afternoon Premier League Degenerate special. I'm excited about tonight's card, and you should be too. So let's kick things off on the ice with the Dallas Stars taking on the New Jersey Devils. Our first bet in the NHL tonight is the Dallas Stars on the money line, minus 105 over the New Jersey Devils. Look, the Dallas Stars are starting to make some noise in the Western Conference and league-wide as they sit 17, 6, and 4 on the year. If not for the Colorado Avalanche, this would be the best team in the league. They've won 4 of the last 5 games, are plus 21 in goal differential, and are a wagon away from home. Yes, they did lose yesterday to the New York Rangers 3-2 in overtime, but on the road, they have a 9-1-4 record with just 1 regulation loss, and I expect them to reach double-digit wins away from home here tonight. They're on an offensive tear right now, putting up 23 goals over their last 5 games, and they should have no issue scoring against a Devils side that sits 17th in goals allowed per contest. New Jersey is slumping right now. They've lost 2 straight games and have given up 5 goals in each of those 2 games to lesser offenses than the Stars possess. I just don't see a way New Jersey outscores this Dallas side tonight, especially with Jake Ottinger in net, who's won 6 of his last 7 games, giving up no more than 3 goals in each of his last 6. I know the Stars played last night, but they are simply the better team. New Jersey is circling the drain. Take the Stars on the money line, minus 105. Next up, we're talking Washington taking on San Jose. We're going to go over 5.5 goals at minus 160. Yes, I know this is a little bit of juice to lay, but we had it circled at 5.5 minus 135 last night. I bet that, but I would play this price as well. Look, you know I love me some San Jose at home, as I told you on Monday, and they ran away to a 6-3 win in that game versus the Utah Mammoth. I know the competition is going up a notch here against the Capitals, but I see goals being scored at a rapid clip. The Sharks only know one way to win, and that's by scoring goals, as seen by them scoring at least 3 goals in each of their last 5 wins. The Capitals are also playing good offensive hockey right now, posting at least 4 goals in 4 of their last 5 games, and going over this 5.5 total in 6 of their last 8. The Caps are also on a back end of a back-to-back, so a little defensive sloppiness could creep in, which definitely helps the over. This line is too short. 5.5 is a buy point here at minus 160, so go over 5.5, minus 160. And finally, our final bet on the ice, we're taking the Anaheim Ducks, minus 110 over the Utah Mammoth. Quack, 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 Mr. Ducksworth. Quack, quack, quack. If you know what movie that's from, you're a real one. Look, the Ducks cashed our ticket on Monday at plus 130 in a win over the St. Louis Blues, and you're goddamn right, I'm going back to them on Wednesday in a home game against a struggling Utah Mammoth side. The Mammoth right now, they're circling the drain as well. They've lost 4 straight games, and they just had 6 blown past them by the San Jose Sharks. This is not a good team, and by God, are the Ducks cooking up something good on the pond. What else is there to say besides quack, quack, quack? Take them on the money line, minus 110. From the ice, we go to the pitch. We're talking English Premier League action this afternoon. It's the Degenerate special, one of my favorite ways to bet soccer if I'm looking for a sweat. We are taking all 6 games today, Wednesday, December 3rd, to go over 0.5 first half goals. The odds we're getting at Bet365 is plus 512. These odds are subject to change based on book, but again, over 0.5 first half goals in all 6 Premier League games. If we look at these matchups, some of them are really nice, including Liverpool at home, Chelsea versus a leaky Leeds defense, Arsenal at home versus a bad Brentford side, and Brighton versus Villa in a battle of informed teams. The 2 speed bumps I see are obviously Burnley taking on Crystal Palace and Wolves taking on Nottingham Forest, but I have faith that 2 of these sides can find the breakthrough early on in the first 45 minutes. I won't hold it against you if you guys don't tail this bet, but this is a personal bet that I absolutely love sweating out when there's a stacked soccer slate. So join in on the fun, throw some pizza money on it. I'm getting plus 512 odds. I want to hear from you if you guys tailed in the comment section what odds you locked this in at. Again, all 6 Premier League games over 0.5 goals today in the first half. From the pitch, we're going to the hardwood, which means it's time for hardwood handles. To kick things off on today's episode of Hardwood Handles, a little bit of a recap from yesterday. We went 1-1 for minus 0.9 units. We had Karl Anthony Towns to go over 22.5 points. He cashed with ease. And we had Shaedon Sharpe to go under 17.5 points. He went off for 23 points off the bench for the Portland Trailblazers in a game that soared over the total. Tonight, we are keeping things simple. We got 2 more plays coming your way, both prop projections. So we're going to start by taking Kawhi Leonard under 23.5 points at odds of minus 110. Look, if you look at this Clippers team, everything that could go wrong has gone wrong for them this season. They are a brutal 5-16 on the year, and with the way they are playing, I'd be hesitant to back them right now against the Washington Generals. This is the team that can't score. They're ranked 26th in the league in points per game and play at an extremely slow pace, sitting at 27th league-wide. They can't rebound, they can't facilitate because of their ISO style of ball, and they sure as shit can't play defense. Simply put, this is a bad team, and they have a bad matchup tonight against an Atlanta Hawks side, and I think Kawhi Leonard is going to be the one to feel the pinch. I know he's put up 30-plus points in 3 straight games, but those have come against bad defensive teams. Atlanta has a top 9 defensive rating. They're a cut above, and they are above average in terms of not fouling, which is where Kawhi Leonard makes his hay. I'm banking on regression here, so we're going to take Kawhi Leonard under 23.5 points, minus 110. And finally, our final play in the NBA, we're taking Tre Jones of the Chicago Bulls over 5.5 assists, plus 140. Look, we've got a stacked NBA slate, and on paper, this game might be the worst to handicap, but our model is projecting plenty of value here. The Bulls desperately need to snap their 4-game losing streak, and to do so, they need their offense to be better. Tre Jones is a spark plug off the bench. He's getting his share of points, but this matchup lends itself well to Tre Jones setting up and playing facilitator for his teammates. Our model projects Tre Jones at 6.4 assists, and we're getting plus 140 at Bet365. This is absolutely a buy point at over 5.5. The Bulls play at the second fastest pace in the NBA, pushing the ball up and down the court every chance they get, and I believe Jones is going to be a big part of their game plan and getting his teammates involved. Take Jones over 5.5 assists, plus 140. That wraps up today's episode of the Game Day Grind. Thank you guys so much for watching. To quickly recap our bets for tonight's slate, we're taking on the ice the Dallas Stars money line, the Sharks Capitals over 5.5, the Ducks on the money line. On the pitch in the afternoon, we're taking all 6 EPL games to go over 0.5 first half goals. I'm getting plus 512. Let me know what odds you locked in the comments section. And in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard under 23.5 points and Tre Jones over 5.5 assists. Drop a like if you guys are enjoying the content. Be sure to subscribe if you guys are new around here so you don't miss on any free picks moving forward. Leave a comment in the comments section if you guys are tailing, fading, or have any best bets you're making for tonight's stacked betting slate. We'll catch y'all tomorrow, same time, same place, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time on the Game Day Wagers YouTube channel. As always, keep grinding and good luck.